Good morning, YouTube. Back here in the shop, another beautiful Saturday. Iced coffee, classic trucks. Doesn't get much better than this. Some of you will recognize the F1 Honey here. Just a quick recap. 59 F100 on a Crown Vic P71 Police Interceptor chassis. Put almost 1,000 miles on this thing so far, and it's been great. One thing I have to complain about, there's no tunes. I mean, as much as I love hearing the custom mandrel bit exhaust I made for it, I'm 36 years old. That gets old after a while. You know, I want to put on a little Hank Jr. from time to time and, you know, enjoy my ride. So we came up with a solution for that. Went and visited our boys over at Street Toys. My buddy James Nealis hooked us up with some little prefab 6x9 boxes. Got us a pair of Rockford Fosgates 6x9s, or by 9s as the OGs call them. This is a cool little guy here. So this is a Bluetooth amplifier, 4-channel, 1,000 watts, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. Made by Soundstream. I put one in the S10 Blazer we built on the channel. The K5 Blazer's got one. I put one in a customer's car. They work great. And the reason we're doing that, if you remember, we left the dash nice and stock, and we really don't want to cut up the doors. Even though someone's cut and patched, I don't want a speaker there, and I don't want a head unit there. Plan is also to catch you up, 2010 King Ranch F350 rear seats. I'm going to put the by 9s right behind there, and then I'll show you in a second. I got a single speaker to put up there. It won't be the loudest thing ever, you know, we're not going to be beating the block down, but we'll have some tunes. Be Bluetooth, so it'll keep our nice clean OE dash. And yeah, it's a combination I've used before, so I'll show you how I put it in and what all's involved wiring it up. It's super simple. Something you can do in an afternoon, no problem, and have your neat little cruiser radio system. Do you like cool stickers? Do you like cool hats? Do you like cool shirts? Man, want to pop on over to bestdamnshoparound.com. Yeah, we got some merch for sale. Help support the channel, help support us building some of these hot rods. You know, we appreciate the support, and let's get back to it. Totally par for the course. Started working on this stuff, and the first thing I touched, I had to modify. I don't think there's been anything about this truck that has gone smoothly, start to finish. But we're gonna work through it, so let me show you what I ran into. Here's the prefab speaker boxes for the 6x9s. Rockford Fosgate. I think I forgot to just fill you in on the part number here for anyone that has to know what exactly they are. So went to put this behind the seat, and well, she's too thick. I can get the box behind the seat, but once you put the grill and the speaker, there's no room. And yeah, so that's the problem. I'll show you what I came up with. Ta-da! What I did, instead of mounting the speaker on the outside of the box like, you know, everyone else in the world, what I did here is I went ahead and, you know, drilled it because I was trying to mount them. So I had my location holes. So I took the speaker off, I drilled these holes through with an 1/8" bit, and the speakers come with these little sheet metal, I don't know, some people call them sheet metal clips, some people call them spring clips. Anyway, these guys. So what I did is I just slid those on the speaker, snaked the speaker inside of the box, pulled it where it's flush, and used the provided screws to pull through there and pull it up snug against the box. I called my buddy that runs the stereo shop, and he said, yeah, he's never done this, but he doesn't see why that wouldn't work. So you see now, it's flush with the front. Now it'll slide right behind the back of the seat. And went ahead and I pulled the amp out here, and once again I didn't show any part numbers for anyone, so in case you're wondering, there's our part number. That's what the box looks like. Now they do make Soundstreams that aren't Bluetooth, so just be careful which one you're buying. This one has a little antenna on it. So here's what it comes with. Pretty neat, very small, so I mean real compact. Comes with multiple different wiring harnesses, RCA jacks. Comes with, right there's the little antenna, There's an antenna extender if you're in need of that. Another thing I think is really kind of neat, it's kind of corny but kind of neat, is it actually comes with 2 different face plates. These are adhesive backed, and obviously you can see they go here. You would put it like there or there, so you get to pick, you know, which color you want the top of your amp to be. I don't know, it's a little corny, but it's kind of neat at the same time. So all the ends here comes with a little fuse, all of it's labeled, corresponding wiring harnesses, obviously. We're gonna see where we end up mounting that guy. I think I have a pretty good idea. As for the dash speaker, I've already taken it out of the package, but this is what we went with. It's a little cheap guy, so I thought we would try it. Most speakers like those guys, they come in pairs, and we only need one. And this was the only one they sold as an individual, and let's face it, it's easy to get to, so we're going to give it a test drive. What we did in here is we took off our little grill on the dash, and under here was this. And so we took our little pneumatic body saw, you know, cut all that out. Then we took our little pneumatic belt sander, knocked all that around, deburred the edges, marked our holes and drilled them. So now we can take our little speaker, that guy will go there, something along those lines. Obviously it'll be wired in and screwed, and that'll go there. That'll be our solution for our little dash speaker. All right, been tinkering away here a little bit. I'm gonna catch you guys up, show you where we're at. No point in filming all this. I mean, just running the wire is so boring to watch. So let me show you front to rear what we got going on. Starting from the front, came to our junction box here, put this little 30 amp fuse in line, run a wire back. Now all this will get the nice braided split loom stuff, but you know, didn't want to put it on yet so you can see what we did. I'll go through, rubber grommet in the firewall. So the wire comes through the firewall right there, and we ran it under the carpet, down under here, and we popped it out right here. Now this, the actual amp will get mounted up under this seat, but I left it out here so that I could just kind of show you how it works or how you hook it up. Super simple. The instructions are decent. If you've ever hooked up a stereo before, you can figure it out. This plug here on this side is going to be all your speaker outputs. So we only have 3 speakers, so we're only using 3 of the outputs. We'll have an extra one just in case we put another speaker or whatever. Put a little heat shrink over those just so don't ever have to worry about them again. The plug on this side is going to be your power wires, and there's 2 for whatever reason. I teed them together, and then your ground, which once again there's 2 of those, teed those together, ran it back to the back. This power wire here, now that goes all the way to the battery. This white wire right here is going to be your remote, they call it. It's going to be 12 volt switch. All I did is found a 12 volt switch. Actually, I found the original radio plug, so I just piggybacked off of that. Boom, bam. That's that. Got the speakers mounted. Don't have to worry about anything here because all we needed was that clearance. Nothing's going to be up against the speaker itself, so we'll be good there. Mounted them with a couple little L brackets. We can see those guys back in here. This is what they started out life as, just some Home Depot or Lowe's, I don't know, 1-inch L brackets, 4-piece, 2 on each speaker. I just paint them black so they disappear. Now we just got to mount that, and yeah, we'll be good. And here we go, all put back together. Ran a vacuum through it. So much cleaner. See, everything's mounted, mounted and tucked away down there. Ran the wires, and just take a little extra time and just tape the wires down. You don't want those things just jihawing all over the place. Just taped them up the tunnel, so everything's good there. Box is in, everything's vacuumed out. Time to test this bad boy out. I'm going to start it, but key to the on position, and let's just go our favorite YouTube channel. Alright, the only music I know I can play without getting demonetized. pretty dang good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's going to come across on video on a GoPro how well that sounds, but for 3 speakers, Bluetooth amp, man, I mean, I'm happy with it. Very, very happy with it. Now, when I get tired to listen to the exhaust, I have an option. I can play some tunes and enjoy the drive. So, hey, short and simple video. Nothing crazy, no big builds this week. Just trying to get some stuff done before we take off for Florida. Doing the Daytona Turkey Run next week, so there'll be a video of that. Got some buddies bringing some stuff down. It's gonna be really cool. Hey, until next time, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you.